KiWiKaKi is a madman, guys. I think already in StarCraft he was very much like that. Like, you can't get necessarily too crazy in StarCraft, I think, for the most part, but he definitely always had his own brand of Protoss that he played. And he was one of the first guys to say, against Zerg, I want to go Mothership and try to get a good Vortex against the Zerg army. And I think in Warcraft 3 it's the same nowadays. He just has very specific things that he likes to do. And I think you do better against him if you know pretty much what he's gonna do. That's been the case for me sometimes before. Like, if you know he's gonna play that Headhunter style with tier 3 and go for Bloodlust, you can just kinda already think about hard countering him. You cannot treat KiWiKaKi as a normal Orc, because otherwise you're gonna be in trouble. We got a Warden against Orc here, holy moly. I guess it's Warden stands, so why not? And Kiwi's actually gonna scout and he's skipping the barracks so far. So maybe quick tech and then war mill and barracks if he wants to go for actual headhunters behind this. Yeah, I played KiWiKaKi recently on Echo Isle. And he bought the 2 Troll Priest in the start. So I was like, okay, well I guess I can't make any water elementals like for a very long time. I guess Farsi harassing here could be annoying, but yeah, that peon is key. If he can steal, I think the goal was to steal that, but yeah, he gets there too late. That would have been huge. Even though Warden can kill it, that would just delay the creeping of that whole camp, because now this gives him additional damage. And also that's something that he didn't have to worry about. So now, I think he caught a wisp here that maybe forced. Actually, I don't know. I thought I saw an attack. But yeah, now by the time you get there, this camp is already done. Which is pretty bad news for Orc. Why is this guy targeting a wisp? Are you serious? Ah! And you can't pull the aggro with a wisp because you can't attack a unit. So Kiwi's creeping a little bit in the center. I think he knows he couldn't really bother that anyway. By the time he gets there, that's going to be level 2. And Foggy's going to start moving out. Very nice items as well. Slippers of Agility and Greater Invuln. I'm gonna try to open on my phone my Lieferando app to see if I can see like how far away my order is. But yeah, I might have to go open the door at some point. Orders. It only says thank you, we receive your order. Oh no, actually I can see it. 27 minutes it says. What did Kiwi play in the first game, guys? He played Farseer, Torrent Chieftain, Headhunter, Shaman, Bloodlusted Torrents. A very simple but effective composition, Cap. Yeah, I ordered food. Because I didn't want to... I was planning on cooking tonight because my internet was down earlier, but I don't want to leave for 20 minutes and then cook and eat and then cast again. I want to cast uninterrupted. So if I order foods, I can literally cast while I'm eating. And do an ASMR mukbang stream for you. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll try to eat fast and then just keep on casting. Yeah, I ordered couscous. A player's forces are under attack. I think like with COVID-19, Lieferando realized how many people were ordering food now, and then they just like stepped it up and added like a lot of restaurants. So now I saw a Moroccan place show up. And I kept talking actually recently about how I really wanted to have some couscous because it's been such a long time since I've had a good one. So now I saw this, I was like, if there is even a chance in 1 out of 10 that I could get some decent couscous, I'm gonna take it.
A player's forces are under attack.
You look at it in Paris. No, I mean I live in Germany. Interesting. He's just playing standard here for the most part so far. Shadow into second. Maybe it's because he's against a Warden. He's like, yeah, maybe my style wouldn't do as well. Even though, I don't know. Is there a reason why you live here in Germany and not in France? I was offered a job here a while back. And I took the offer. I worked for ESL at the time. So I moved to Germany. I think it was like maybe around 5 years ago. And then 2 years ago I stopped working for ESL, but I didn't really see much point in moving. I kind of like the city here, so I was like, I'll stay here. So I'm still here for now. I think it's not impossible in the future that I might move, but for now I don't see any reason to. Like, I kind of like my apartment. Evasion, pretty nice to have. Okay, that Farseer might get targeted in a sec. He did go... Oh, he's waiting to pick a spell, right? Yeah, Shadow Strike 2 now. Goes for the Mercenary, I think, yeah, I like that. That's... Oh, he got the XP. That could have been a deny. Gets the Peon next. That evasion is huge. And he's gonna level a Panda in the meantime with an Expo. And this time he's gonna play with Lors, I think. Foggy is very scary on Terrana stand with Walden, I gotta say. Sorry, yeah, no, Foggy. So the winner of this plays against the winner of the Muslim against Please, which is currently taking place. It's being cast on Back to Warcraft, if you guys want to check that out. He finds Flute. I think a potential Foggy against the Muslim would be amazing because they've met many times recently on ladder, and I feel like the Muslim has been doing really good, but that's the thing, ladder is not tournaments. So can the Muslim translate this ladder success into tournament success? That'd be a big question that I would love to have answered here in this tournament, because it's a pretty big stage here. There's $2,000 on the line in this one. Well then, gonna have to use the invul actually here. Tries to go for the Raider. He does have Blink here if he's in real trouble. And yeah, he's gonna get that Raider, but he's gonna get a snare behind this and maybe falls to TP in a sec. But that's wasting the Orc a lot of time, you see? Can he Blink again? No. So Panda level 2.5 now. He's gonna creep this. Oh my god, this Enchant of War is so insane. He did this, then he did this, and now he moved here. I've always said it's having a good rhythm with Enchant of War is the future of Night Elf, and then now you look at these games and it's like they've gotten so good at setting up a rhythm. You see, like he did that with the Enchant of War, and while the Enchant of War was moving here, he did this because you don't need the Enchant of War there, so it's actually really sick. Like he's creeping so effectively, his units are barely taking any damage. Only this Enchant of War, which you don't really care about. Like even if he was to lose that after this camp, you don't even care. Kiwi goes Spirit Lodge. And he's got tier 3 on the way. He might go for a tiny Great Hole. Yeah, Farseer's 3. He did go for Walls level 2 actually. And we got Dryad production on the way on the other side of the map now. The Shredder is amazing, by the way. It basically gives you infinite woods. I think... Does he go Giants? I think Giants could be good here. And maybe down the line Walden retrains. If he thinks he's ahead enough, he could also go Mass Triads, but it's still very hard to kill his units with him. Shadowhunter trying to get level 3, but yeah, Foggy will have something to say about this. He hasn't broken up keep yet, and Tiny Great Hole now on the way.
Forces are under attack.
No fortified yet, but it's on the way. So tier 3 was really to rush Tiny Great Hole. Can he get the item? Walden comes in and steals that. Could actually one of the win one of the units and catch it after. Maybe the Shadowhunter even. No, chooses to save it for now. There is no Dispel for Orc. I think Kiwi is dead, guys. Like, how are you gonna fight this? I mean, he's gonna get... Oh, he's not even getting a Shaman. He could literally Cyclone 3 of the 4 grunts, and then it would be 2 heroes and two heroes, a grunt, and a raider attacking. And the wolves are gonna be gone instantly in the fight because he got abolished now. Yeah, so Foggy is just making a ton of units. He's even bringing the Shredder. Wait, did he not go? No, he did go Drunken Haze, but he's not got full mana. He's not even using the One of the Winds. This is gonna be a super one-sided fight here. Augur Mauler joining the fight. He could even have bought from this one as well. Cyclone's one of the raiders. Yeah, there's just too much. Foggy gets the equalizer. And we're gonna be headed to game number 3, guys. Yeah, Kiwi never really got to kickstart whatever he was planning there. He got shut down very hard from that Warden from the get-go. That was very nicely played by Foggy. He's really, really sick with Warden on TS, I gotta say. Nice invites. Are you an only child, Todd? No, I'm the middle child. Can't you tell? How do you like the carnival? I don't really like it. I don't like noise and I don't like drinking, so... And no, I do not speak German. We can have a quick look at the Muslim. Yeah, that's still going on Back to Warcraft. If you guys want to have a look. Looks like the Muslim has a lot of supply. He's playing as giants. If you expo against this army and Night Elf can get a big army, I think it's very hard to win. But right now he has such a supply lead that he might be able to do it. He's not giving Please the time to keep on massing. I can't see if the second base is up. Anyway. I guess we can have a look while we're waiting for the other. I'll just check Discord quick. Give me a sec. I guess he went Keeper into Demon here. This is super interesting. Okay, I think Please wins. A tier 2 army is very, very hard to beat this army here. So considering Please seems to have expand now. I mean, I assume it's an expand. Yeah, look at his gold. He for sure has expo. If he gets a strong army behind his giants, it should be a fairly easy win. And he didn't even have resistant skin yet. Now it's actually going to be complete, so his giants will literally take no damage anymore. Alright, we're all tied up here. Anything's possible, I feel, in a lot of these games. Like, Please could win against the Muslim. Kiwi could win against Foggy. We don't really know, guys. I'm recording those games, by the way, so I'll post them as VODs later on my YouTube. For anyone that wants to rewatch or link them to someone. So, Kiwi, do we see a Farseer again here? It worked in game 1, but got shut down hard in game 2. Who do you guys predict will take first place in this group? I think most people expect the Muslim versus Foggy winners match. But like I said, Kiwi definitely could win here and Please could also come back. I think Please is winning that game too. Actually, since nothing is really happening in the other game right now. Look at giants. They just feel nothing. They just feel absolutely nothing. I really wonder if giants might get nerfed as well again. Yeah, kind of crazy. But then again, I think bears in comparison are pretty bad. So I think if you nerf giants too much, elf is really gonna suck. But just bears. Todd, can you also share the replays along with the VODs for the KiWiKaKi/Foggy series? I mean, I'm in the games and I have autosave on. So it's for sure gonna be in my replay pack. But if somebody wants to replay very bad, you can always send me a message on Discord, and then usually, if it doesn't take too much time, I can find them and send them as well. So, like pretty quickly. You don't want to wait like the whole week to have them. But yeah, there is packs every week for subs. The way to get them is you get on my Discord and you link your Discord with your Twitch, and then you're gonna see channels specifically for subs appear, and one of them is called #replays. And that's where I post the packs. It's a Google Drive file. And I even rename everything with the Lady Resize, like a replay tool. Oh shit, I'm not showing the game. My bad. Yeah, it's a replay tool. Basically, and it shows like the names pretty well. You see like the names of the 2-player, and you see the date and time that the game was played at. I think that's about it. I don't think it shows the map as well, but maybe. Yeah, I think it might show the map. Pretty happy with that since I started using that, because before I was just using the names that it was automatically saved with, and it's just a bland name and stuff. It's just like the date and time basically. It doesn't say who played and stuff. But to be honest, the replay system in Warcraft 3 is not that great. Like even in game it shows something different than what you named it. It's actually kind of hard to see the name. It's like at the bottom in like small.
A player's forces are under attack.
So do you think Chinese tournaments will eventually stop using reforged graphics? It's so hard to watch them. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people need to riot a bit more for that to happen. Like anything that's Blizzard supported, or like, so basically any very big tournament I think will be using reforged graphics. So I don't know. I would obviously, just like you, prefer classic graphics, but yeah, it's kind of out of our control. Actually, I say that it's kind of in our control. I think if we rioted really hard, maybe they would adjust, but I don't know. It's tough with sponsors. You don't really want to put tournaments in this position either, right? Ooh, he got the steal. Oh, did he? I'm not actually sure now. He was gonna go for the deny. Keeper awfully close to the 3. This is... These guys are going to be sitting at home. These guys have been quarantined. They know there is the COVID Entangle level 2 out there. Yeah, Foggy even get this last grip, so... Good items too. And he's getting the Huntress Soul. This would be a very easy way to forget about an archer in a position like this. Which I think he's actually forgot about it right now. Oh no. That's not a surround actually. Oh, that is. Huge. Again, Keeper getting level 3 quickly and then forcing Farseer to TP out.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is so broken. He almost got out. No! Oh my god, he panicked. Yeah, that was gonna get out. Deska, we resub 31 months. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome back. When this madness is over with the corona, let's go to Vegas. Let's play some craps. I'm ready. I am ready. I say that, but if I lose $50, I'm gonna leave the table for sure. I think my food's there. Okay, how do I do this? I'll leave it here. 1 sec. Alright guys, we're back. I centered the camera pretty well actually. We didn't miss much, I guess we didn't really see the Falsier die at first, but KiWiKaKi's holding on, looks like. Did he not get a second hero at all, or? I guess yeah, because he lost Falsier at the worst time. We're gonna force a TP there.
That food actually looks pretty good, no joke.
Yeah, it's good, holy shit. I got a chicken tagine. Do you know that? It's kind of like couscous.
Players' forces are under attack.
I don't actually know what the difference between tagine and couscous is, to be honest.
It seems kind of the same thing, to be kind of the same thing to me.
Kiwi lost Falsier, Burrow, and Shop or your FK. Damn. Sounds like a rough time. But you know what? He's on his way to Bloodlust, so how bad can he be doing? Single Falsier though, that feels super strange. It's kinda broke, to be honest. But yeah, usually you prioritize the second hero maybe a bit more. What? He's actually expanding here. The absolute madman. I think you want to go Giants against this, right? So you just made 50 with Dryads. And then if you would add anything, I think it'd have to be Giants at the front to tank a whole bunch.
Damn guys, I got my food right in front of me. I have to take a bite, I'm sorry guys, give me a sec.
Players' forces are under attack.
Falsier has no TP. Yeah, he's a very big Gripjack, but he's almost done with the camp. But not quite. Yeah, KiWiKaKi needs to move back some of these units. The item's still on the ground! Whoa! What the? Oh my god, and these Crips are wrecking him in the back. I think Foggy might just win right there. The item is right there, bro, and you got a ton to it. Kiwi's losing everything. He's down a man on the Falsier for the most part. Does he have Pulverize yet? Okay, he does. Falsier. Oh my god, that ring would have been amazing. This is Alv as well. Falsier is dead as soon as this is. No, Wolf is not what you want against this. Dryads. Falsier is dead. I cannot believe he didn't take the ring. This is so unacceptable on so many levels. I'm legit bothered by this, guys.